How's she going, boys? Welcome back to Grampy's Workshop. Alright, I just finished cutting out the sides. These are the sides of the panel. So there's the one dado here for 9/16 is going to take the middle shelf. The top and bottom are going to sit in rabbets cut in the top and the bottom of the shelf. And then for each of the shelf bottoms I cut little dados in here, and they all match up, so that's a good thing. What I'm planning on using for the shelf bottoms, and again this is one of those things where, holy dine, how do you have that stock, that material on hand? Well, I'd gotten a bunch one time from a bunch of samples of paneling, wood paneling samples. Buddy of mine found them in a yard sale. I think they were 25 cents, and a whole great big box of them. Anyways, he had no need for them, so he brought them over to me. So there they are. They're very, very thin. Not much strength this way, but lengthways it's pretty stiff. So my dados are going to be just like that to hold the shelf, sort of like that. So we're going to try to do a little assembly here now. So what I'm going to do is I have to put these two sides, this side and the other side, glue those on the top and the bottom. So I set them up on my little table here, and I'm going to try and take my time and glue them up, put the clamp on one and clamp on either end. So there she is clamped. It's kind of half square. Because the whole shelf unit is 52 inches long, my pipe clamps are only 4 feet, so I come up with this little I screwed one of them into the other one and then extended it so I could get the clamp in the middle. Anyhow, not pretty, but it's clamped. So we glued that in all the joints, and then I shot 1.5 inch brad nails through the edges here just to hold it. They're not for strength, they're just more for holding. And then of course I put the clamps on too, just to help it stay together while the glue sets up. So the next step, I guess, is I'm going to cut my partitions that go between these rabbets in here. There, right there, and over there, and the same in the top half. And once I cut those partitions and cut the slots in them for the drawer bottoms, I can put those in and glue them, and then stand her up. Well, maybe even before I stand it up, because this is the back here that's facing up. I might see if I can put some sort of a skin on the back of it, but I don't know what I have. I don't have any material large enough to cover it all in one piece, but maybe some small pieces. So now we're cutting the intermediate shelf dividers, I guess you'd call them. They're going to go in these dados I have here and over there. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. So I managed to find 6 pieces. And look, I started on these ones over here. Here's a completed one. 2 cuts, so one run cut through first and then move it over just a little bit to make it wide enough to hold the little plywood shelf. So instead of setting the camera up and videotaping that, because I know it would be some exciting, I'll just skip through it and I'll come back when I'm finished the cuts. So there's the carcass now, with all the dividers in it.